Welcome back to a bit more Stardew Valley. This is going to be a bit of a shorter session before the Rip Runners meeting. This time actually before the Rip Runners meeting, because now it should actually be in 1 hour and 40 minutes. Kind of how I started my last stream, but this time it should be for real. Because I didn't derp, hopefully. Either way, what did we do last time? It's summer. It's good music. Hey Pony, welcome, how are you doing? Greetings to you, Alright, and greetings to you, Silverfire. Welcome guys, I hope you're doing well today. We also have a new void egg, and produced some more void mayonnaise, which we can also put into our bin. Which, by the way, a thick black paste that smells like burnt hair, minus 75 energy. You don't want to eat that, that's a terrible idea. We have a lot more coffee now. So, pretty much all our coffee plants are now ripe and ready to be harvested. I wanted to save, I think, about 500 coffee beans for planting in next spring. After that, we will just start selling all the coffee beans that we produce beyond that, I think. I don't know whether 500 is a good number. Maybe I just save all the coffee beans, because we don't necessarily need money that much. And if I need money, I can just buy other stuff too. Actually, no. I would like to get rabbits, I guess. So that would make more sense. Either way, you get more Yaga. I mean, it would have been the same amount, except without an awkward break like this. So, 504. Alrighty, the rest of the coffee beans we are going to be selling, I think. For a long time we had a hard time remembering if noon was 12 AM or 12 PM, but with a 24-hour notation you don't need to remember such things. Yes, exactly. The 24-hour notation is just way more convenient. You don't have to worry about morning or evening because it's kind of straightforward and clear. So, what is my current goal at this point? I think for tomorrow I would like to have about 8,000 gold to buy a new rabbit. And ladies and gentlemen, kind of like last time, we would like to be a rabbit or rabbit in our farm. Feel free to let me know. And we are going to be randomly rolling who might be the rabbit today. If you already are a rabbit in our farm, I would kind of request that you might just kind of, well, be content with just being one personality in our farm rather than two. 24-hour clock, no more time zones would be super. Yes, I do agree. No more time zones would just kind of be really weird at first, because suddenly instead of 2 in the afternoon, you would have like 17 o'clock in the morning, because that's kind of how it would end up turning out. But that would only be really strange for like the first year or two, until you get used to it. And then eventually it would just kind of be significantly simpler to organize and do stuff in every time zone, really. Because if you have just a global clock, you can still adjust your times for specific times of the day in your individual region, but you don't have to worry about what time it actually is, because it's the same time everywhere. That would be amazing. At work you basically only use UTC time, that does make sense to me. Still want to be a rabbit? Alrighty. So we have currently Val Alliu and Black Shadow. Anyone else I may have missed? Leslin as well. So, would anyone else would like to be a rabbit in our farm? We currently have 3 names that are in the raffle. I'm going to be randomly rolling it once again, for whenever that might be ready. Also, our silo over there is complete. That's kind of nice. And We can probably start hunting for our mushroom level sometime soon-ish. Maybe we will have more luck with that soon. Either way, what else do we do for now? I could go fishing sometime. Just kind of for fun. No particular reason. BGG would be thrilled to see all those butterflies. Yeah, not sure about that. So we only have half the energy. I don't necessarily want to use all the cave carrots just for energy right here. So what I'm going to be doing is pick up those grapes, but you know what? I'm not going to use up the energy anyways. I wanted to go into the bath to recover energy before I go down into the mines, but I think we're okay with this. Oh hey, Linus! Would you like to have some grapes? Here's a great gift, thank you. No problem. Linus is pretty much the only guy that I usually befriend just because he's around here when I have gifts that he likes. Because I usually take food with me into the mines. And you know, I just really like this music. EST is old and outdated too. Daylight savings time? Yeah. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate those. You feel bad for Linus and think he needs a friend? That's fair. For me personally, it's more like we can be friends. You mind your own business, I mind my own business, but that doesn't mean I couldn't just give you some random stuff as I walk past. There would be more people that I walk past that would give, and I knew they would actually appreciate random stuff that I gift them. Linus is just easy to figure out, he just likes food. But the others are just like, yeah, I don't know whether this is good for you or not, so I might just keep that thing after all. So, alrighty. Back on the hunt for the mushroom level sometime. I don't remember exactly where the monster-infested level was. But at this point we might actually be able to find the mushroom level straight up again. We'll see. Maybe I should have upgraded my pickaxe to a gold pickaxe. That way I would be able to smash most of those rocks in one hit instead of two. And that would also speed up the process of getting through this dungeon here significantly faster. We are at floor 83, we just need one more floor, and we can go to 85 afterwards. It makes you so sad when you talk to him and he says, please don't destroy my tent. Yeah, basically it kind of tells a tale on its own, doesn't it? Where it's in the vein of someone must have destroyed his tent, which is why that's at some point, because that's why he has that response. Like, it feels like it might just kind of be a stupid joke of little children that are trying to mess with someone, just kind of not because they are evil or anything like that, just because they are bored, what children or young adults tend to do once in a while. Oh yeah. Not so pretty if you think about it. Maybe I should have gone to the other thing after all. So let's see. 85 so far, no monster infested floor. May have missed it after all. Also, it would be really awkward if it just always would overlap with the mushroom level from here on out, because it might just be determined by the same type of, or governed by the same type of RNG. We'll see though. White algae. I like white algae because it is a decent amount of energy. We might just use a salad here sometime. So, oops. doesn't look like we have the mushroom level here either. I think I'm just going to go all the way from 80 to 120 over the course of a few days, just seeing whether we might be able to, well, find that elusive mushroom level. 87. I'm just picking specific stones or looking for the ladder completely random. It's basically random, but specific stones give me mining experience. Like those things here, they always get destroyed in one hit, and they do give me mining experience, whereas those other random stones, they don't give me any mining experience. Both, I believe, have, let's say, it doesn't matter which one I destroy in terms of trying to find the ladder. In fact, if I want to find the ladder guaranteed on a level, I should just mine all the stones that are around. It's just those stones here, they don't even give me, well, stones for my effort of destroying them with 2 pickaxe swings. Whereas those ones over here, I destroy with 1 pickaxe and at least 2 stones I get back from destroying them. We all derp, especially when it comes to time zones and their sneakiness. Yeah. In this case, it's not really time zones, it's more about notation for me. I'm really glad we have a bigger backpack. This is so much nicer. So much nicer. Hey Zoltano, welcome. Hope you're doing well. By the way, those big stones can never have a ladder under them. Even though they give you a nice amount of stones, they never have anything under them. Yeah, I'm going to use a salad. I don't feel exhausted. Instead of using all the cave cash, let's just use 1 salad. And our energy goes all the way, almost back to half. More like 45%. Oh, thank you. That is nice of you to deliver a ladder like this. Okay, we have a ladder here already. Let me take a quick look around. Nothing specific. And we are at 89. Might as well pick up the gold while we're at it. So, quick question. How much mining experience does it give us to, let's say, destroy one of those basic stone rocks? And how much does it give us to destroy one of those goldstone rocks? And how much do you need total in order to level up from level 8 to level 9 in terms of mining? I know there are numbers for that, specifically on the wiki, and someone might actually have them in mind, or maybe be able to look them up. I would be curious, just kind of to have a frame of reference. How many more of those gold deposits do I need to mine in order to, well, find the rest of them? So, we are floor 90 now. Fire quartz. A gold node is 18 experience, basic rock is 3, or 4 if they drop coal. Oh, interesting. So this was 3 experience. So 6 of those stones. Ooh. Purple mushrooms. Is the equivalent of 1 gold node. Thank you, Grobbly. I did not know that it differs based on what they drop. That's interesting. Already 10 PM at this point, so we kind of want to try and get as quick as possible. Oh. Hey Harmsy, welcome. Yes, I'm huge derp. Welcome, I hope you're doing well. Hello, yes, this is derp. So I pretend to hold a phone to my head. Monster Slayer goal complete. Oh. Alrighty. I guess we killed enough of those shadow type enemies? I don't even know what to call them. Either way, I would say we go back outside at this point. We are on floor 93. I would like to get to 94. I'm free to check 95. Hope I can find the ladder very soon. That would be really good for that. Because we are so close to 94 and 95 essentially. Could be really close though. The salad. Did we destroy that thing? I think we destroyed that thing. Come on. Come on. Please. Oh, by the way, our minecarts are repaired, so we are a little bit faster back home. Come on, there we go. 94 is not it. Good to know. Check 95 real quick. Not here either. 105. Not here either. 115. Not here either. Okay, back to 0. Minecarts, because they were repaired last time, and we get to the bus stop. Actually a bit unfortunate that you don't get a little animation as in how you use the minecart. I would love to see that. But at the same time, as was never there, so it's not really technically missing, which is kind of be a nice little addition. So let us just keep gemstones. We sell, however, the purple mushrooms and emeralds and mixed seeds and those things. Let's just keep most of the things, I guess. Yeah, but let's just keep most of the things. Might as well. No, I want. Never mind. I want to have enough money for tomorrow. Not those two. For acquiring a new little rabbit. Wait, tomorrow's Tuesday. I don't need to worry about tomorrow. We can't buy a rabbit tomorrow. So it will be the day after tomorrow. I learned that. Kitty, good night. Am I going to continue streaming after the meeting? Yes, that is the plan. So, rancher, animal products are worth 20% more, or tiller, crops are worth 10% more. I actually don't know what I should pick. I have no idea. It will probably be more efficient to use explosives if you have the butts, and blow up large clusters. Yes. It would be more efficient. Even the rocks that typically give you no experience will give you 5 experience if they drop coal, supposedly. Oh, interesting. The mushroom level cannot be on levels with elevators, so any level ending in 0 or 5, basically. Yes, I'm aware of that properly, but the monster-infested floor can be, and I have the suspicion that the monster-infested floor is currently overlapping the mushroom floor, actually, which is why I have not found it after looking for it for literally like 15 in-game days. So I don't know which one is better for here. Like, crops worth 10% more is actually really nice, because basically also coffee beans. But at the same time, it's more like we are going to be selling produce or products, but not necessarily of rabbits or rabbits. Let me actually look up real quick. Stardew Valley. Farming. The farming skill I am interested in. Because there is, once again, at level 10 farming, we will have other options based on what we picked before. If we choose Rancher, we will have the option for a Coop Master, befriend Coop animals quicker, and incubation time is cut in half. Well, I don't think I need that. Shepherd, befriend barn animals quicker, and she produce wool faster. Well, that's actually not terribly interesting either. However, on the other side we have for tiller, then you go to artisan. Artisan goods, wine, cheese, oil, etc. are worth 40% more. And note that oil does not actually benefit from the artisan profession. Interesting. An agriculturist, all crops grow 10% faster. So either way, I think tiller is the way to go for us in this instance. So let's go for this. It's also more useful short term too. Level 7 foraging. We can now create a warp totem to the mountain and give this +1 X proficiency, and we can also create wild seeds. I don't even remember what wild seeds do exactly. There is no guarantee of having a mushroom level at any given time, Sally, but at least once you find it, you can exploit it pretty nicely afterwards. I thought it was more or less guaranteed, but at the same time, I don't know the exact or precise mechanics for it. So there's that too. Are you sure there's no guarantee that it is somewhere? I thought it would just kind of reset back to a higher level once it reaches level 80. Hey, look at this! Our rabbit head. Little silver fire has grown up. We have also another void egg. Thank you very much, little pony. And we also got wool. Wool is an artisan good that can be made into cloth, and cloth can be sold for actually quite a bit of money, which is pretty sweet. So, how do we create a thing to make wool? Well, actually, as a matter of fact, I cannot do that right now, so I probably should just create a chest. And hey, little Alray, welcome. We have rabbits on our farm now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I got the mod. You're just kind of hopping around. It was a bit hard to see. I figure some people might not have recognized that we did indeed have rabbits, but now we do. Instead of rabbits, it's rabbits from Secret of Mana, in case anyone is not familiar with this. So, I need 50 wood. Actually, let's just create a chest like this and then put the wood back. That's easier. So, why do I want a chest? Basically, we'll get more and more wool. And I just want to gather it in this chest over here. Let's see, any of the... There, more coffee beans are done. And now we start selling coffee beans. The nice thing is we actually get decent experience every time we harvest those coffee beans too. Alrighty, and I would say let's go immediately back into the mine, looking for that elusive mushroom level. Actually, let's put our tools in here that we don't need, because this chest is going to be mostly empty most of the time. So we might as well put things that don't necessarily belong in here, but I just didn't have any other place to put, right over there. Also, I think I'm taking the hole with me. Looks good to me. Hooray, spice berries. Once again, it's Tuesday. Pretty sure Monday and Tuesday Marnie is not open for purchasing animals. She has a 2-day weekend. Blasphemy. I don't think that's the correct word. Whatever. Alrighty, where was I actually? What level was I on? Was it 95? Probably. So we need to continue from 95. And technically I would need to check 94 as well as 89 and 84. Because I don't technically know whether those were the places that could have been a mushroom level for that matter. It is also possible to have mushroom level overlap with an infested level though, but you would have no indication of that being the case. no mushrooms will spawn if that's the case. Yeah, that's exactly what that's my suspicion that this is what happening is to me. And you can also have multiple mushroom levels at any given time, really. So, what is the level range of mushroom levels where they can possibly be? Oh, how convenient. Thank you for the quick stairs. Nice. Gold ore. 81 to 119. So, alrighty, at least I had that one in mind. Thank you, probably. This area is overrun with monsters. Alrighty, 94. Wait, was it 94? Which level was I on? Oh, brain, please. I think 94 is overrun with monsters here. Thank you for the lead rod. I would like to get rid of that. Thank you very much. I have one. I don't need more than one. Speaking of lead rod. Oh no, the bat will come over here. Alrighty. 2, in fact. I thought the... Oh, another one. 3 bats spawned. Hey there, hey Chaos Kitty, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Another bat spawned. That's unfortunate. And yes, I do have over 500 coffee beans for next year. That is accurate. Black Shadow! Gifted the tier 1 sub to Chaos Kitty. Thank you, Black Shadow. I really appreciate that. That's really nice of you. And well, Chaos Kitty, welcome back. And enjoy your subscription. You've been around here for quite a while. And, well, thank you very much, Black Shadow. I appreciate that. Where's the staircase? Is it behind the wall? Or, wait. There was an enemy I didn't see. You sneaky little bugger. There's a single mushroom. Every time I see a single mushroom, it's just like, maybe it's the... no it isn't. There will be a lot more mushrooms. Had a bad month and the bank account was empty. Sorry to hear that. But hey, sometimes nice people happen. And that seems to be rather frequent in this channel, to be completely honest. So, pretty awesome people around here. That's a lot of slimies. Ooh, white algae. I should put that to the front so I can actually eat it. I like eating algae, white algae, just because it gives 20 energy and health, more or less for free, because I literally just pick it up from combat. But on top of that, the nice thing is that it also, well, does not occupy an item slot, inventory slot. Which, well, I guess is not really as much of a problem. Yes, indeed. The reason, actually, I think just yesterday, or the day before yesterday, one way or another. Yeah, I think it was the day before yesterday, implemented that gift thing, so to speak. So this is not a mushroom level either. Let's go to 101. Because we are not 99. 100 is always going to be a floor that does not even contain anything interesting. Aside from a fishing pond to the right, by the way. But we don't have nearly high enough of a fishing skill to try and get anything worthwhile out of it. And even then, I don't think fishing in those little ponds in the mines is all that interesting. I would have not noticed that this thing here is an enemy if I didn't accidentally hit it along the way. Hang on a second. They changed the gift message. Oh. I see. Did it not react to it? The bot that is? I honestly kind of missed that. Rock crabs are very camouflaged. Yes, indeed. I mean, sometimes you can tell because they are not quite aligned with the other tiles, but sometimes it feels like they're just exactly where the other tiles are and you just need to hit it with a pickaxe in order to see. And also make some nice money. Catching lava eels on level 100, but they are pretty hard to catch and you can catch a lot of trash too. Right, that's kind of the main thing why I never really tried to fish in the mines. It's been just trash most of the time, and if it was anything that was catchable, it was really hard to reel in. I guess it doesn't help that I didn't really use helpful tools and such to catch stuff quicker. Just checking real quick. Nothing interesting here. 104. No mushrooms either. Let's check out 105 through the elevator. $7 PM already. I don't need to eat too much. 105. We might make it to 109, which would be nice to see. And I will probably want to check 111 as well, briefly. No, 115 is pointless to check, but 111 would be what I'm looking for. Need to get a bit lucky here, though, to find the staircase within a reasonable time frame. Have I ever played Ocarina of Time on stream? Nope. I have yet to play any Zelda on stream that is 3D anyways. I guess I haven't played particularly many games that are 3D in the first place on stream. The only thing I could remember offhand would be Dark Souls 1 and 3. I played a little bit of Dark Souls 2 on stream, but I played mostly off stream. 108. Oh yeah, Might and Magic 8, I guess, is somewhat 3D. That's true. I kind of forgot about that. The thing is, I don't even count Might and Magic 8 as much of 3D. The environment is 3D that you walk in, but that's about it. Everything else is 2D models. Oh, there we go, 109. There's another staircase immediately further down. Alrighty, we managed to reach 110 and 111 right afterwards. No mushrooms here. Alrighty, the next levels we would need to check. By the way, I forgot I can actually check the minecart again. To be fair, if I use the minecart, I can't meet Linus along the way. Which is unfortunate. So there's that too. So, we have blackberry, wild plum jelly, grape jelly, spice berry jelly, and salmonberry jelly. Oops, I did not mean to sell the slime. Well, that's alright. I found... Guess I just forgot to ship them last time. That's okay. So... let's put stuff away real quick before I do anything else. Gold bars in here. Anything that I generally find in the mines I put in there too. Basically, it's not exactly themed as in what exactly I put into those chests here. It's more the concept of anything that I generally find in the mines I just put in here. That way I don't have to worry about sorting it out, but I kind of know what I find in the mines anyways. So it makes it easier to determine what I should be taking with me and what not. So, let's make cherry jam, spiceberry, blackberry, and plums. The rest of the berry type thingies we put back in here to make more jam next time. And I think that's it. Kitty! I like you too. What made this again 2 hours? It is the Rip Runners internal meeting, just kind of talking about various things, generally speaking. Nothing specific in this case. I don't think anyways. You can get the last item, but in the shipment must back here, you click on it. Yes, indeed. That is accurate. I can probably say that if I don't forget about it. Thank you, Chaos Kitty. Good morning, Pony. Good morning, Alrai, and good morning, Silverfire. I have a lot of coffee beans again. I was tempted to not pick them up for a day, that way they would align with the remainder of the coffee beans as well. That way I could just pick them all up at once, but you know, this is fine too on my book. In my book. I wonder whether 500 coffee beans are actually enough, or whether I should be reserving more like 1,000. The thing is, I have no idea how many I need. And I'm too lazy to count or figure out beforehand how many it would be. So maybe I'm just going to put all the regular coffee beans aside until we have 1,000 and then start selling them. Because right now, my money is okay. So, what else are we going to do? We want to get a new rabbit. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if anyone would like to become a rabbit in our farm, feel free to let me know. Because we are going to get one new one. That's a lot of coffee. Yep. It's a bunny and bean farm. Someone suggested a bunny bean farm, but I feel like that didn't get the point across particularly well. Although it was funny. We wait until 9 AM until Marnie's shop opens. Rabbit here. Alright, we have Grobley. I think we have Black Shadow, Lethlin. Who else would like to be a little punk? Where did I get the rabbit mod from? Someone linked it to me. That's why I had it. Hello. Alrighty. Purchase animal. New rabbit. For our coop. So, alrighty. Let me make a list of people again who would like to be rabbits. I need to actually open up random.org again. And then we do the same procedure again. Did you become a rabbit last time? Nope. Unfortunately, you were not lucky enough in this case. But you might be this time. I'm going to put your name on the list as well. Last time, Silverfire and Alrai ended up becoming little rabbits. Let's see. Making another notepad. Actually, I still have the one open from last time too, I think. No, I don't. I closed that one. So, alright, we have 1 is Black Shadow. 2 is Lethlin. 3 is Extinctosaurus. 4 is Einar Muller. 5 is Chaos Kitty. Also, by the way, if you would like me to change up how you write your name, it doesn't have to be exactly your Twitch name, but I would prefer if it was something similar to your Twitch name, so it is... so you could basically know about it. I know Eldris last time also wanted to become a rabbit, so I put it on the list as well. Can you be number 7? Sure. Too many Jeffs. He is number 7. And there was at least one more person. Grobley here was also someone. And Val Aliu, right, you were also there. So Aliu was also a number here. So who else? Let's see. You have great timing indeed. Also, Green Stew, it's Atzel. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Would you like to becoming a rabbit as well? Let's see. Did I miss anyone? I'm just going to scroll up real quick to the... I think I got everybody. I hope I did. Lucky or Black Shadow? Well, if you win, you will be able to tell me that specifically, which pronunciation or writing you would like to see. So, we're going to go back to the number generator once again. Number 1 is Black Shadow, number 2 is Lethlin, number 3 is Extinctosaurus, 4 Heinemuller, 5 Chaos Kitty, 6 Eldrist, 7 Too Many Jeffs, 8 Grobley, and 9 is Val Aliu, or just Aliu. And... all good, Satzil is number 10. Alrighty, we have 10 names in the entry this time. Let's see who's going to be the winner. So, 10 it is. Let us see. In this case, number 3 is the winner, and that is Extinctosaurus. If you'd like me to use a different spelling, feel free to let me tell, but Extinctosaurus. Uh-oh. We don't have quite that many letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 letters. Rigged. It's not rigged, that's why I show it on stream. This is from random.org. That's fine enough. Alrighty, we can rename it anytime. If you feel like you would like to have a different pronunciation, we can just rename it again. Great, I'll send little Extinctosaurus to his or her new home right away. In this case it's a her, I guess. Alrighty, welcome to the farm. So, we need to do something really important right now, considering that Extinctosaurus has joined our farm. Really, really important. And that is petting our little new rabbit. Welcome. Alrighty, let's continue. Where was I with the mining level? I forgot again. I'm terrible at remembering. Since you're female? Nice. Works excellent. Unfortunately, you can't tell whether someone animal is male or female beforehand, but really I don't think that matters a whole lot. Since I don't think there's any visual difference or any influence with it at all in the first place. Here, cave carrot! You already gave Linus the gift. Ah, come on. Hey Dark Shadow Reach, welcome. How are you doing? It's going quite excellent over here, thank you. Aside from derping with when the meeting would be. So, I think I got to 110, then I also checked 111. Alrighty. Ooh! Mushroom level! Finally, we found the mushroom level! Maybe it wasn't here after all. Alrighty, we found the mushroom level. And luckily we immediately checked the correct floor. Finally, alrighty, this is where we need to be. And now I wish I had coffee already, because coffee would make me walk faster. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is the mushroom level, and in fact this is one of the best places for it to be, because 111, we can literally just go down the stairs, go back up the stairs, and go back down the stairs in order to be immediately back here again. There's one more mushroom over there, but I don't want to walk too far for just a single mushroom. So, this is one of the best places to make money without having any particular setup, aside from knowing where the mushroom levels are. So in this case, to just dodge the bats, because I don't really want to fight them, if I can help it. In this case, 111 is really, really good. And tomorrow, on the 25th, we know that the mushroom level would be at a level 110. But it can never be at 110, because 110 is just an elevator floor. So what that means essentially is that we kind of can figure out when the next mushroom level will be. Get out of my way. And the next mushroom level will be at 106 is the next good one, where we can get to it really fast and quickly. So let us try to calculate real quick as to when that is going to be, or which day specifically. So, in 5 days that's going to be the case, which would be the 29th. 29th doesn't exist in Stardew Valley, which means it's going to be the 1st of winter, where we will know that the mushroom level is at 106. 106 is not optimal, because we will need to find a ladder on floor 105, but it's still quite decent. It will yield us a lot of mushrooms regardless. I did not mean to do that. Mushrooms, mushrooms, batcha, 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 batcha. You're doing great. I was just informed that you need 3DSL XL car. Oh, I see. Nice. Well then, I hope that is going to be all you hope for, and even more, maybe a little bit. Wish you the best of luck with that, Dark Shadow Reach. That sounds really nice. 3DS capture sounds interesting to me, but at the same time, I don't like playing on my 3DS particularly much. I'm not a handheld player anymore, I guess. And Phase 9 Alex subscribed for 5 rounds in a row. Alex, welcome back. And well, I'm glad you enjoy your stay. You've been around for way longer than that. Thank you for, well, just sticking around. Really appreciate that. Well, I hope you continue enjoying your stay. Thank you so much. Cave Carrot, I need to heal up a little bit here. With the software, you don't have to play it by looking at your 3DS. Right, but touchscreen, generally speaking, is still a thing. But that's true. That would be also significantly nicer for me to play as. That is a really good point, actually. That might almost be a reason for me to get a 3DS capture, just because of that. Although, it would be silly if I were to get a 3DS capture just for that, because those things are expensive. I think, also by the way, I went down the stairs because then I didn't have to walk all the way back, so kind of lucky if that happens. So the purple mushrooms do have priority over the white red mushrooms, because they do have a lot more value than the other ones, but at the same time the red mushrooms are worth a whole lot by themselves already, so that's really nice. Paid 508 for it. I see, yeah. This is approximately how much I paid for my entire OSSC setup. Like, that was not cheap, but it was well worth it overall, I dare to say, for my purposes. I imagine that doesn't necessarily even include the capture card itself, does it? That's how much worth is a completely new one. I do believe he did get a... Yes, what Crowley, what Dark Shadow Raid says. It is actually new 3DS that he purchased for that price. But hey, it should be really awesome, honestly. Because I feel like there's a lot of 3DS games that are just kind of getting a bit overlooked, at least around here, I dare to say, just because it's not particularly common to play 3DS games or talk about them a whole lot, since a lot of it is more something that you can stream or is relevant to streaming, which you kind of rarely see here on Twitch anyways. Maybe someone specific has a specific likeness for, well, Pokemon for example. That's probably one of the biggest ones where you go ahead and want to play Pokemon on the 3DS. For example, Pokemon X and Y I actually really liked playing. For some reason, it was the game that just kind of made me buy a 3DS in the first place. And I did. And even though I haven't had any other 3DS games at all until Pokemon Sun and Moon, I did not regret that purchase at all. Like, that was worth it to me by itself. By the way, here's an interesting little thing. So, you see how my cactus just stops to pick up a mushroom? If I can pick up 2 mushrooms at the within range at the same time, just kind of by click, it actually does pick them up within, well, that quickly. It's kind of neat. But I need to be in range to actually pick them up by clicking on them. Which, well, if you have 2 mushrooms next to each other, or 3, you can click them and pick them up really, really fast. It's pretty awesome, actually. So, small optimization, essentially. There might be 1 mushroom up or there, but if there's that many bats, I'd rather just briefly go back and just get new mushrooms. There's actually an argument to be made to only pick up the mushrooms that are immediately around here, then go back and just only pick up mushrooms if they are within reach, because resetting is so fast that. I think I'm actually going to do that. As long as I don't see any other mushrooms just in the immediate vicinity, I'm just going to reset. I think this is a lot more efficient. So, like here, maybe I should have immediately reset. I'm not sure. Might have been a bit overkill. And actually it works out quite nice. I know I missed a red mushroom, but I saw a purple one and a ladder. I felt like it was appropriate to just go. Speed threats. Yeah, I've only had coffee. Coffee increases your movement speed. You can buy coffee at the bar. Maybe I should have prepared for that, but at the same time I didn't really expect to find the mushroom level, and even less so immediately in a place where it's actually useful for me to, well, farm the mushrooms, really. So I would love to pick up those copper veins as well, because copper is kind of tricky to come by, it feels like. I think I might just do that real quick. So that was 17 copper ore, just like that. I feel like that is worth it. Like, it's definitely not worth as much as the mushrooms. Especially since gathering this many mushrooms also increases my foraging level tremendously. Like, it's actually pretty extreme how much foraging experience I'm going to gain through this. So this is probably one of those where I should have immediately gone back instead of continued on. I must not have been a Boy Scout, also prepared. I was basically a Boy Scout for a very short amount of time. At least I think that's the equivalent of what you guys call Boy Scouts. I don't know, it's probably pretty similar anyways. Kind of hope to one-shot this guy that may drop us a ladder, but not quite. But we get a ladder here. Got a 3DS XL for Monster Hunter. Wow, nice. Oops, not 105, 110 please. Don't see any more mushrooms, we reset real quick. So, how long can I make it here? I think we can probably go on for until 1 AM. Then we most likely want to reset or go back home. That was interesting, the little slime actually hit me twice. I see a mushroom, I see a mushroom, let's go back. Pan to Germany, you have to wait 2 to 6 weeks. Yeah, Switzerland is not much better than that. And probably a fair bit more expensive, because import cost in Switzerland is insane. Which is, I guess, partially as to why it's such an expensive country. Because they want to protect the local economy, which makes sense to an extent. But in certain cases where there's not really much of a local economy in the first place, it's a little bit awkward, I dare to say. Wait, I can't go through there. That's 12. Do I have enough stones? Nope. I would have created a staircase right here if I had enough stones to get out a bit quicker. We can go 2 more times. Depends on how quick we are. Butcher, 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 butcher. Butcher, 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 mushroom, mushroom. So yeah, this is, as you might be able to tell, this is pretty insane value in terms of time investment. This is most likely going to be the day that gives me the most for my time spent anywhere, really. Okay, ooh, more purples. On more purples. Okay, that's probably the last. Ah, there's another purple. I need to grab it. Okay, I'm okay with not getting the red one. There, it. Oh my goodness. Oh no! I wanted to eat uh-oh. Mothila? Marshila, wake up. Oh, there's a lady there. I found you unconscious in the mines. I almost mistook you for an exotic piece of wood. Be a little more careful next time, okay? That's bad. I must have hit my head pretty hard. I've forgotten everything about the last 11 levels of the mine. I was able to have lost 300 gold and 6 items from my backpack. Okay. The purple mushroom stacks are all okay. The copper ore is okay. So, I don't think we lost anything crazy. We also still have the obsidian edge, which you could lose too. I think we've got most of the things that are somewhat relevant. We lost the salad. And whatever was here, I don't remember. Also, Robin goes into the mine really late. I thought it would actually be Linus who gets you out of the mine. Did I lose gold? A little bit. Only 300 gold, which a single mushroom. So I think we lost the gold mushroom stack, unfortunately. Single mushroom, we'll get that. So I was a little bit too risky there. It's unfortunate. Kitty! Good night. So yeah, we got a little bit of money there, and keep in mind, this is with us losing the gold mushroom stack, which was what, another 30-40 gold mushrooms? Maybe even 70 actually. So yeah, that's a lot of money. Okay, the first of winter, we need to remember. Was that a UFO? Whatever. The first of winter we need to remember. Kitty. Also, we are missing a little bit of energy now. Oh, you know what I lost? It's my gold ore I lost. That's not so pretty, but it's okay. We can deal with it. Gold ore is probably the most valuable thing I lost. Hello! Thank you for the Wojtek. Good morning, alright. Good morning, Pony. Good morning, Silverfire. Good morning, Extinctosaurus. Or Extinctosaur. In case you're wondering, animals do not go outside when it's raining. So you need to feed them through the silo here. If you don't, they get unhappy. To Farmer Mothila. My knee is acting up again. And you know what helps? Rubbing the darn thing with hot pepper. Trouble is my supplies run dry. If you've got one to spare, I'd be much obliged. George. George is the old guy in the wheelchair. We don't have any hot pepper and I don't think they grow quite quick enough. So I'll have to make do with other stuff. Oh. Apparently I've avoided more than... Interesting. Also, we have more coffee beans. I'm slightly surprised I didn't level up foraging, by the way. I felt like I would level up foraging picking up so many mushrooms, but not quite. That was pretty close. By the way, I cannot hurt you, in case you're wondering, but that was really close anyways. So, I think I want to build another thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One of those. One of those. Actually, I need a refined quartz. I don't know what else I need. I keep forgetting for no reason. So, refined quartz and iron bar is what I need. So, let's actually refine 2 quartzes. They don't take particularly long to refine. still longer than iron though. So 2 of those and yeah. And 37 gold star red mushrooms it was. I see. Yeah, that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. Because here's the thing. Sometimes you could just feel like, oh, I want to redo that day because I lost so much. Sometimes I feel like that way too, but generally speaking, unless it's something that is just tedious for no good reason, I like to stick to whatever I do. Like, just kind of, well, live with the consequences, because if I just save scum and reset for it, there would be no interesting repercussions for failing, so to speak. So just kind of like, yeah. Which reminds me, last time I played Stardew Valley on stream, I went into the mines in the desert, where I got the Galaxy Sword, or after I got the Galaxy Sword, and first thing I do is I lose the Galaxy Sword. Because I'm a derp. So, run refined quartz. We build another lightning rod. Oh, I kind of missed this thing over there. Puffy! Oh, I also missed that one. I did not see that thing. Oh boy. Was a very productive day in the losses? Yes, absolutely. I'm not too distraught about that at all. In fact, I'm not distraught at all. So, alrighty. Iron bar. I need one. Hang on. Why did I put it all back in here? Okay. More of those lightning rods. They're not that aesthetically pleasing, but that's okay. Put more of the coffee beans here. All the higher quality coffee beans as usual. And, well, I feel like we can knock down some trees. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and ask our blacksmith to upgrade our pickaxe. I feel like that is kind of long overdue. Plus, when you want to farm that mushroom level on the 1st of winter, it would be more efficient if I could do so with a pickaxe. Also, I forgot to bring that thing with me again. Hello! Upgrade tools. Gold pickaxe. 10,000 gold. Yeah, that's worth it for me.
Thanks. I'll get started on this as soon as I can. It should be ready in a couple of days.
Appreciate that. So. Alrighty. What do we do now? I'm okay with just being done with the mines for now. Well, especially since I don't have a pickaxe anymore. Derp. On the 27th I can go and grab my pickaxe again. In the meantime, I think I'm just going to knock down some of the trees. Get a bit more wood, a little bit more foraging experience. A bit more hardwood as well over here. And you know what? We can get 2 more rabbits. Ladies and gentlemen, who would like to throw their hat into the ring for being named after rabbits? We still have 9 people on the list, which are Black Shadow, Lethlin, Extinctosaurus. Wait, the Extinctosaurus already got one, so we still have some people on the list here. So who would like to be a rabbit? So we have Black Shadow, Lethlin, Heinemüller. Let me put Zatsil actually at level. Let me just replace you there. Okay, Black Shadow is number 1, Lethlin is number 2, Zatsil is number 3, Heinemüller is number 4, Chaos Kitty is number 5, Eldrist is number 6, Too Many Gypsies is number 7. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, even if you are watching this stream or if you're around here for the first time, feel free to put your hat in the ring if you would like to be a cuddly little rabbit. Once again, rabbits are some secret of mana. And Gropply is number 8. Alu is number 9. Too Many Jeffs is number 7. Eller is number 6. I'm not sure where I stopped before I started talking about it. I wanna be the rabbit. Alrighty. Phase 9 Alex. Feel free to, by the way, tell me how you exactly would like to name the rabbit. Phase 9 Alex is number 10. Number 11 is Richter Shade, or Shade in this case. We can do that. Metal Bear is number 12. Alrighty. How are the rabbits? And number 13 is Silly Monkey. I know Silly Monkey already threw his hat in the ring last time. Gropply we also have here already. Okay, we have 13 people now with their names. And let me roll this once again. Let me show you the roll. That way you can know it's basically random.org, just purely random. Let's see. We are going to get 2, by the way. 2, maybe 3. How much money do I have? We'll see. Either way, I'm going to roll. For now, this is number 2. Lethlin is going to be our next rabbit. Once again, I can rename them. But I'm just going to go with Lethlin from here. I don't know any other spellings from you. Great, I'll send the Lethlin to his new home right away. Alrighty, purchase more animals. We have almost enough. It's only going to be 2. So that means we are going to be rolling 1 more of the bunch. And the second winner is number 12, Metal Bear. Alrighty. Metal Bear. 87 specifically. How would you like to have your name? We can go with the full thing, 87. But if you'd like to have it altered a little bit, feel free to tell me. So close indeed. So. Metal is enough? Alrighty. We have a meddling. A metal rump. Great, I sent the metal to her new home right away. Excellent. Thank you very much. Metal rabbit indeed. So, let us go and greet our new friends. Oh, don't have any new void eggs, but I have an old void egg that we can put in here. So, are you the new one? You are. Good morning and welcome, Metal. Good morning, Syndosaurus, and good morning and welcome, Lethlin. Welcome to the Bunny and Bean Farm. Full Metal Rumpimist. Oh boy. I wonder that I can... Oh, no, lightning. Oh, you can plant trees here. Interesting. I guess you cannot plant it in the lighter grass, maybe? Good thing I put more of those. Pick this up. Those baby rabbits are so adorable. Indeed they are. Thank you for the host, Metal Bear. Also, quick reminder, ladies and gentlemen, in about 28 minutes, I'm going to be off to the meeting. This time for real. The meeting takes between half an hour and an hour, generally speaking. And then we'll probably be back with a bit more Stardew Valley. What a sappy tree. Am I sure about the time? Yes, I am this time. Yes. Yes, I am. Journal. Knee therapy. So the downside right now is we don't actually have enough for his knee therapy, unfortunately. Like, not enough items. Also, I feel like I should start working on the... What's the word? Community center. Because at this point, we have gotten our little farm going reasonably well, really. We finally started getting more and more little crops. We figured out where the mushroom level is finally, and so I can kind of focus on other things for in the meantime, and that other thing would be the community center. The downside right now is that I'm not going to be able to complete the community center crops for the summer, so this will be happening next year. But for now, we will be able to complete the community center other stuff for summer, like fishing. I think we will want to go and check which fish we can get during these times. Also, apparently I missed some more coffee beans here. That's why I mainly knocked down those trees, by the way. Alrighty. So, put the coffee beans in here. Just the regular ones. Sell the higher quality ones. Put every tree thingy here. Put the furnace over there. Not really a good place to put them, is there? That's alright. Is there Stardew Valley communities and the percent speedruns? Yes, there are actually. There are indeed. There's a lot of Stardew Valley speedrun category percents. Okay, community center. Let's see. Spring crops, we are too late for that. Animal bundle. I feel like we just want to go and hope to buy stuff from the traveling merchant for the animal bundle for the most part. Because aside from wool, I'm not really getting anything out of that anyway. So we have wool right now. In fact, let's actually create a chest just for the community center. Where do we place the chest? In the middle of everything. I actually have already enough wood. So, chest for the community center is right here. Which color should it have? I don't know. Pink? Yellow? I don't know. What's your preference color? Which color does your community center yell? I have no clue. So, we put everything that is for the community center into that chest. So we have one wool, and what else do we need? Let's see. Quality cross bundle. Once again, we kind of missed the melon and parsnip train at here. So we're not going to get this anytime soon. Next season we're actually going to plant a lot of pumpkins. We could technically replace also one of the crops with corn. Which corn is both a summer and also a fall crop, so we could do that as well. So fall, we actually need corn anyways, at least one corn plant. Pumpkin, eggplant and yam, we will be able to plant those next season. We basically want to do that next season anyways. Wait, it's at the 1st of fall. For some reason I thought next season is already winter, which is not quite the case. So the 1st of fall we start planting new stuff, but we also would like to check the... You know what? We're going to go for the mushroom level anyways on the 1st of fall and then start planting on the 2nd of fall. I think that makes more sense. So, annual bundle, fall crop bundle, artisan bundle. So we actually found some cherries and we can have random jam as well. So we might actually just get everything here we need from the fruit bat cave, which could be really handy. Also, cloth we will get from making wool into cloth eventually as well, so that will be perfectly fine. So this is going to be an easy one overall. The craft room, spring foraging bundle, well it's no longer spring. Winter foraging bundle, it will eventually be winter. Exotic foraging bundle, we can just put one mushroom and one purple mushroom in here. We can actually make 3 taps for oak resin and maple syrup. And pine tar for that matter. Is that a thing that you get from those? I don't remember. Either way, moral sometimes we can also find on the farm. Cactus fruit would be easy to find. Cave cat is also easy to find once we have any of those. That's that. Then fish tank. So the fishing is probably the trickiest one for me because I don't really know. Because each season you get different fish from different areas. Also, it depends on whether it's raining or not. So crab upon, we can actually get crab in the mines. So yeah, I'm just going to start collecting all those fish and all those thingies too now. Now that we finally got everything else together. The vault is just bunny. Bulletin board, however, this is something I don't really know too well. So the chef's bundle, we would need a truffle. So they are really expensive. I probably should just hope that we get those eventually. We probably will not get the full set of these kinds of things here. Fiddlehead fern and the poppy. I know you can plant poppies in the summer, but that's all I know. Maple syrup, I'm not sure. Like, most of those are stuff that you need to cook one way or another. Wheat and hay, well, hay is easy. I'm not sure about wheat. Apples, we may get apples from the fruit bats. And wheat, I actually don't really know when you get wheat, which season. Once again, we will start worrying about that in fall, beginning of fall, just kind of looking at it. Oak resin, you actually need 2 oak resins, I guess. Wine is easy to produce. Rabbit's foot we will eventually get, and pomegranate. We might just get that from our fruit bat cave as well. Then we have a red mushroom, that's 1 red, actually 2 red ones in that case. Sea urchin we should have no trouble getting. Duck feather we might want to buy. Aquamarine should be easy to get. Red cabbage and sunflower we will need to look for, however. Then, purple mushroom. That's actually 2 purple mushrooms now I think about it. Frozen geode should be easy to get. Chop and nautilus shell. Just need to keep those things in mind. Essentially, the main reason why I look at them right now is in case I just come across some of them. And we're back in the pantry, so don't need to worry about that. If I come across one of them, I will want to just be able to say, oh, I need that still, and put it right there. Purple. Alrighty, our chest is purple. People have spoken. Is this purple, or is this more purple, or is this purple? I think this is more purple than this one, isn't it? I like this one. So I think this is purple, even though it's kind of hard to tell in the rain. So, I have no more energy, but... You know what? I'm going to get a new fishing rod soon as well. Oops, because getting a better fishing rod to go and fish might be more worthwhile. In the meantime... I can actually fish in this little pond too. Most of the time you'll get trash. But not all the time. Dum 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 dum. It. Oh, it is actually a fish instead of trash. And one that is hiding quite a bit too. Oh, come on. I almost had you there. There we go. And we get a pike. I don't think we need a pike actually. Curiously enough. Fish tank. No pike here. No pike here. No pike here. Yeah, pike I think is one of the few fish that you don't need. Huh. Curious. Alright. Kitty! I already pet you apparently. Go to sleep indeed. So, on rainy days we can go to sleep really early. Okie dokie. Day 26 of summer, year 1. Another rainy day. Unlike rainy days. Alrighty. In fact, let me actually look up which fish I should try and get. Oh, hi. Dear Mothilla, how are things going? You must really be making a fortune on that farm. Don't forget your dear old mother when you're a millionaire. Love, Mom. P.S. Enjoy the cake. Thank you. We get a pink cake. Super healthy. And really, really tasty. You'll probably want to eat that sometime. Alrighty, plum, I believe, is actually one of... No, no it's not. Plum is not one of the fruits that you would need, because plum does not... Wild plum is a thing you can pick up, so we can just put it back into the jelly making thing. Speaking of jelly, cherry jelly is one of the more expensive ones. And spice cherry jelly, we actually want to... We want to keep one jelly. It doesn't even really matter which one. Just keep one jelly for the community center. And what do we do with the cake? I think we just keep it in our inventory. You could sell it for some money, but that would be kind of rude. So, can we make cake jelly? No, doesn't work. Alrighty. More Void X. So, good morning Silverfire. Good morning Pony. Good morning Lachlan. I can't tell you apart unfortunately. Good morning Metal. Good morning Extinctosaurus. Good morning to you. Alright. I'm not going to remember those names most likely until I did do this 100 times, but that's okay. Could you please let me through? Oh my goodness. You're adorable. Greetings to you on the chat room, and greetings to you Ghost Eye. Welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. Great remedy for a stressful workday. I see. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay here some more. And let me actually try to figure out which fish do I need to go for. Yeah, we can take the scythe with us too. Which fish do I need to go for, and do I actually have any bait? We probably need to... Yeah, we have bug meat we can turn into bait. And take care, Grobley. Thank you for dropping by. So, alrighty. I'm going to look up which fish I need to get. Specifically for the community center. So, alrighty. Fish, 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 fish. Not fishing, fish specifically. Okie dokie, so the type of fish we need are as follows. Let's just check the fish that are from the ocean first. So we need a tilapia, red snapper, tuna and sardine. So tuna is in summer and winter during any weather. So we can just go for fishing right now for tuna. Then red snapper we have during summer and fall and winter as well, specifically during rain. This is why I want to focus on fishing right now. Some fish you can only get during rain, and if you wait until the end of a month to do the fishing thing and then you don't get rain, well, that's a bit awkward. Either way, red snapper is something we would need as well, also in the ocean. Tilapia is in summer and fall and can also be caught in any. So as soon as we have a red snapper, we are perfectly fine with the rest. And a sardine can be caught in spring, fall and winter. So sardine is the only fish we cannot catch right now, but we can catch it in any other season. So we will do that. We also want to go to the traveling merchant real quick. Alrighty, so I'm going to make a notepad here. Summer ocean fish. We go ahead and grab tuna, red snapper, and tilapia. Red snapper is the one that needs rain. Okay, then we have... That way I don't need to look it up all the time anymore. specialty fish bundle, woodskip, sandfish, ghostfish, pufferfish. I'm not really worried about those because you can get those in the mines one way or another in ghostfish. Woodskip you can always get in the woods. We can't actually go there yet. Sandfish you can more or less always get in the sand. And pufferfish, I actually have no clue, but I know you can also get it from enemies, the pufferfish, for some reason. So, same as ghostfish, so I'm not too worried about those. Night fishing bundle. That's actually an interesting one, because I don't really know when you can get those night fish. So let's see, walleye. I believe that's a river fish. Yes. River fish during fall specifically, during rain. So, fall, river. So that is a walleye that needs rain. Then we have also a bream, which I believe is a ocean fish. So, ocean fish bream. You can find a bream during all seasons. So you really don't need to worry about that. Actually, I should probably rearrange my little document here. So, river, night. The walleye is incredibly specific, only during fall, exactly during the rain, river and night. Then, what else do we get? The eel. Where can we get the eel? Eel is a long, slippery little fish. We can get eel during spring and fall in the ocean. So, eel, rain, night. And ocean. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, that's the eel. So we know now night fishing bundle. We don't need to worry about those until fall. Wait. Which one was the sardine? Where was the sardine exactly? Sardine was, I think, was any thing that wasn't winter. So I'm just going to put it into fall as well. So sardine is ocean. Oops. And that's it. Sardine is just in the ocean. Next up we have excuse me. Ocean fish bundle. You know what? I'm going to complete this list later. Let's just go and fish a little bit. Actually, we have coffee beans as well. Let's just go and get some coffee beans instead. I can finish this list some other time. Oops. I did not mean to do that. That's alright though. Yes, that's exactly why, Black Shadow. I just realized, oh, it's nearing the end of the stream for now. We will continue later with Stardew Valley. Might try to look up the stuff for when I need to grab which fish during the meeting, if I don't have anything else to do for a while. We'll see now. Alrighty. Let us go and fish a little bit. So, let's see. We're now a lot more interested in random stuff the lady might sell, because we have finally managed to get our farm started. Did I actually say hello to my little things. Hey, a pale ale. We could buy that one straight up and bring it to Pam. She still wants one, but 1,500 gold is pretty expensive for that. It would be nicer if we could make it ourselves at some point. Coffee bean, we don't need. Oak dresser, fried egg. So fried egg is actually one of those that we need. For the community center, that's interesting. I'm not going to get a fried egg anytime soon because I don't really plan on upgrading my house unless we need to. So, yeah. Winter root is going to be rather common in winter. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I mean, we could bring her a pale ale. Like I guess she's specific. I did not mean to. Well, I guess we bring her. No, she did specifically request pale ale from our farm, but too bad. That's alright though. So my terrible clunkiness of accidentally clicking on a thing that I shouldn't click on just, well, delivered a pale ale to Pam. Oh well. So Pam lives in this trailer over here, alongside her daughter Penny. Which is interesting, this is Penny's room. Pam is just always around here, I guess. It's actually an interesting little story that this room tells, where basically, well, Penny still has her own room, within reason. Oh, Pam, it's a pillow. Give me that. Ah, that's the stuff. It's real nice and hoppy. Notes of citrus and pine, but with a robust body to keep it grounded. Thanks, kid. This means a lot to me. I knew I could count on you. No problem. It was a misclick though. We get 350 gold back, and Pam likes us a little bit more now. Pam sleeps either on the couch or the bar. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, hey. We get some rainbow shells. That's kinda neat. We also need some mussels. Eventually, anyways. I should have brought some wood over here too in order to repair the bridge to the east, but well, it's a bit late. How much wood do we need? I think it was 500. 300 pieces of wood. Alrighty. 300 is a lot more reasonable than 500. I knew I could count on you. Misclicking. Yeah. Hey Willie, how are you doing? So, bamboo pole is what we have. We can buy a fiberglass rod, however, now. We keep those around. I can sell one mussel and one clam and one rainbow shell. Then now I can turn my bug meat into bait. Put it onto the fiberglass rod. We no longer need the bamboo pole. And then we start fishing. Let me actually, real quick, check. Oops. Is there specifically a fish that is only there during rain in fall, specifically? Here's a walleye during rain in fall for in the river. River, forest, pond, and mountain lake is specifically walleye during fall, but that is fall. Catfish is a different topic entirely. Spring and fall. I'm looking for summer. Red snapper. We are at the ocean. That is exactly where we need to be for that. So, aside from that, we have a shot. I don't think we need a shot for anything. And that's pretty much it, it seems like. So no, we don't have to worry about about those except the red snapper. So as soon as we get a red snapper, we are actually pretty much in the clear for that. Bamboo rip indeed. The thing is, I would have given it back to Willy, but he doesn't even take the rod back. So, that's a bit unfortunate. And we have our red snapper. Sweet. I could mark that off the list already. Oh. Whoa, what are you? Really fast is what you are. Once you reach a certain level of fishing, you will be able to also use certain types of bobbers, which allow you to more easily catch fish through different means. New red snapper, thank you very much. And it's going to be a lot easier once we have our fishing skill more or less maxed out. There's a tilapia, we need that one too. So by the way, there's a little trick you can do in case you don't know. I've showed it before, but while you're fishing, sometimes you just run out of time. In the day, that is. While you're reeling in a fish, time doesn't move, but... Hey, more bait. Oh, nice. Bait, by the way, makes fish just by quicker. While you are waiting for fish, you can open up the journal. This stops time entirely, but... you can still catch fish. So basically, you can invest almost 0 minutes in-game time and still get more fish. While we are reeling in the fish, time does not advance in-game, and you can get a lot more fish per day if you really want to do that. I don't really care too much about that, so I'm not going to do it. Plus, I actually already should be in the meeting. Which means I'm quite happy with with finding the red snapper. That was the one thing I was concerned about. And that's that. So we put the tilapia and the red snapper into our community center bin. And then that is it for now. I'm going to look for someone to host, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the show one way or another. I will be back in half an hour to an hour. Unless we have a lot to discuss, then it might be a bit longer than that, but we'll see. And with a little bit more Stardew Valley. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, for listening and for lurking. And well, hopefully until next time. Thank you very much. Red snapper, very tasty. Are you sure it's a fish? Fish are not tasty. Also, batteries from the rainstorm. So, 1 tilapia, 1 red snapper. I don't know whether we need a clam, but we need a fried egg. That is for certain. Let me actually check real quick whether we need a clam. It should be under the fish thing. Crab pot. We didn't need a clam. Alrighty. Okay. And that's that. Put the coffee beans in here. We are almost at 1,000. Once we hit 1,000, we will sell the rest of the coffee beans. Peppers, mussels. I think I need a rainbow shell for something too, now that I think about it. Pretty sure it was one of the bundles where you get friendship as a reward. Put those in here, put that in there. That here, this there, and good night. Oh, good night indeed. Until later. Level 8 foraging. Nice.